Hello, mi niños. Welcome to Casa de Tacha. I am Tacha, and I will be showing you how to make sofrito. For those of you who don't know, you're uncultured, and I'm sorry, but that's gonna change today. Okay. Anyway, I'm Nicaraguan. I'm half Nicaraguan and half Puerto Rican, and a staple in Puerto Rican food is sofrito. Yes, bitch. The sofrito has hit the fucking oil, bitch. The sofrito is a base buildup of flavors, actually used in most Puerto Rican dishes. Growing up, my father used to make the best beans that were bomb, and my favorite part was when he was making the sofrito and he had all of his mise en place set up to make red kidney beans in tomato sauce with sofrito, and he would heat up the oil and then dollop of sofrito, and then you hear the applause. Everyone has their own variation of sofrito. Don't come at me. Everyone makes it differently. There's so many variations. Some people make sofrito that is red based because it has tomatoes in it. Some people put green olives in it. So this is my own style. It's very simple, but it is packed with flavor. So let's get started.
All right.
Okay, so you're going to need cilantro, a bunch of cilantro, and you're also going to need a small bunch of parsley. Now, I went ahead and I cleaned this already. Cilantro and parsley grows in dirt, of course, as many herbs do, and it can be super grainy and just dirty. So you have to put it in a bowl of water, immerse it, swiggle around, and just, you know, remove it. And then you have to do it like at least 4 times until there's no dirt in the water, no grains. So this is already cleaned, already prepped. We're gonna set this aside. You're also going to need 1 green bell pepper. Now we're gonna utilize all of it, excluding the seeds. So you're gonna start by getting a sharp knife and you're going to cut the sides. Cut the sides. Put it around. We're gonna use the bottom part. Look, bitch, balls and wieners. It actually looks like a face too, though. Like this is a tongue, but we're gonna use this anyway too. It's like a pepper and a pepper. Remember, we're gonna use everything, so I'm gonna use the top part too, and then discard. I like to cut into little pieces. Remember, this is going to be blended up, so you know. So we're just gonna put this in our blender. All right. You're also going to need 1 red bell pepper, and we're gonna do the same thing that we did to the green pepper. The sides. And then just slice the top as much as you can. And just cut it in half. Super simple. And we're gonna add this to the blender as well. Now we're going to use 1 Spanish onion. But first we're going to love the onion and just thank it for being so beautiful. And we're going to cut. So with the onion, we're just going to
be careful.
Cut the root. Stop talking.
Oh, I'm sorry.
I got a new cameraman today, guys, and he might be fired. 86 this guy. And then we're just gonna cut it in half and then cut it in quarters. Yes, darling, yes. And, you know, peel it. Yes, honey. And then as you're peeling it, add it to the blender as well.
Oh, man, it smells good.
Right. Now, we have to prepare our garlic. Okay, you're gonna use 1 head of garlic. First, break it apart. See, peel. Damn, bitch. You really stuck on there. I love garlic. I just love the smell. You know, the trick to getting the smell of garlic out of your fingers is actually to rub your fingers against stainless steel. Works wonders. You could literally just use your sink. I know that there's stainless steel soap. Like, bitch, you don't gotta fucking buy stainless steel. Just use your fucking sink. That's what I call sustainable. Sustainable. So yeah, I love sofrito because you can use it for so many things. You can use it in soups as a soup base. You could stuff chicken with it. I've done that so many times. I love that shit. You could use it for beans. Ooh, when you're making arroz con gandules, which is like rice and pigeon peas. Any dish really, like to start off your flavor building. So now that you have all of your veggies here, we're gonna start by blending this first. I like to leave the herbs for last. So get about a cup of water. We're gonna use that to blend the veggies. Now we're just gonna get our herbs. I'm gonna break it. Okay. All right. Everything is blended up. You have your thick sofrito. Hear that? She thick. She thick. And now we're gonna reserve it. Of course, I mean, I don't cook with sofrito every day, so I do make sure I have some sofrito in my freezer. So I have these silicone cube sets, and I'm just gonna put sofrito. Like, I would use 1 cube per dish. Like, I fucking love sofrito. Of course, if you're gonna use it to stuff chicken, you're gonna have to let it sit out so it can defrost. But this is perfect if you're going to be making rice, if you're going to be making beans. You just use 1 cube for it. And yeah, pretty much it's what I do. And I love the silicone cubes because they last long. They don't crack as long as you take really good care of them. And they're easy to remove, the sofrito cubes, any cubes really. All right, so I have my king size sofrito cubes set. I just have to put them in the freezer, and then when I'm ready to use them, I just pop them out, and that's pretty much it, guys. Okay guys, so that's it for the sofrito. I hope you enjoyed this video. Sofrito is so bomb. You can make so many variations. You can experiment with some ají dulce. You can put some hot peppers in it. You can put a fucking recao. You could put whatever the hell you want. Well, no, not whatever the hell you want. Don't get crazy. But if you want to add something savory to it, like try adding some of those things to it. Maybe some Spanish olives. I usually add Spanish olives to my rice and beans, but not to my sofrito. I know some people that do it and it does taste really good, but it's just not my style. I just rather add that as an additional ingredient to a dish. So that's pretty much it. Super basic, super simple. You could literally do it in 5 minutes. Prep time is like 3 minutes, and then you blend that shit. Come on. Can I get better than that? The sofrito has hit the oil.